Hi, I'm Dr. Annette Valancourt, the Elite Soulmate Coach, and welcome to Tapping Along with Annette. Today we're going to tap about some of the fears we have about not being good enough to attract our soulmate. Whether you think you're too old, too young, too busy, too independent, too damaged, any of those kind of fears of I'm not good enough in this way is an important thing to tap away in order to manifest your soulmate. Because if you believe that you're too old, too young, too fat, too thin, too damaged, that's going to be your reality. So we want to make sure that we clear those. So let's pick one. And I think for you successful business people, sometimes we think we're too busy to manifest a soulmate. We don't have time to date. We don't have time for a relationship, that sort of thing. So say to yourself, I'm too busy to have a relationship, and see how true that feels for you on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being absolutely true and 0 being false. And note that number because that's going to be your intensity level. And then we're going to start tapping on it on this statement. Even though I'm afraid I'm too busy to manifest a soulmate, I deeply love and accept myself. So as always, we're going to tap and I'm going to tap and teach at the same time. So with our setup statement and our intensity level in place, we're going to start tapping on the karate chop point, which is the outside fleshy part of either hand, and tapping lightly with 2 fingers as we repeat this setup statement, and say it along with me. Even though I'm afraid that I'm too busy to manifest my soulmate, I deeply love and accept myself anyhow. And we're doing that 3 times. Another time. Even though I'm afraid that I'm too busy to manifest my soulmate, I deeply love and accept myself anyhow. One more time. Even though I'm afraid that I'm too busy to manifest my soulmate, I deeply love and accept myself anyhow. What we're doing here is we're beginning to clear any psychological resistance to clearing this idea, to having something new appear in our minds. Okay, now we take our fingers and bunch them together and tap on the top of our head. We're going to use some shorthand versions of the setup statement, then I'm going to get fancy with it. Top of the head, tapping about 7 times very lightly. I'm too busy to manifest my soulmate. Did you notice that I just sighed as I started to tap there? That's a sign that the energy is already becoming unstuck. Okay, 2 fingers, tap the inside of the eyebrow point. I am too busy to manifest a soulmate or have a relationship. Outside of the eye, I am way too busy to manifest a soulmate or have a relationship. Under the eye, I am way too busy to manifest a soulmate and have a relationship. Under the nose, I am too busy. Chin point, I am way too busy. Collarbone point, I like to make a fist and kind of tap right over that little U-shaped bone here in the middle of your throat. That way you're going to get on either side of the collarbone point. I am way too busy. And then under the arm, about 4 inches below the top of the armpit, I am too busy to have a relationship. Okay, those are the main points. We're going to go back up the top and mix it up a little bit. I tell myself that I'm too busy to have a relationship. Inside the eyebrow, I could make time if I really found somebody I was attracted to. But I'm afraid that I won't be attracted to anybody. So I stay busy. I stay busy so I won't be lonely. I stay busy so I won't be lonely. Now, some of these things will apply to you and some of them won't. Just tap along anyhow, because it's really the tapping that does the work rather than the statement. The statement just helps you focus on a problem. It's like aiming a gun. Well, gun's probably not a good metaphor, but it's just like aiming at the problem. So even though I tell myself I'm too busy, I really have a lot of free time. Even though I tell myself and make myself really busy, I really have a lot of free time. Even though I've been really busy up until now, I could make time for a relationship with the right person. Even though I've been really busy up until now, I could make time for a relationship with the right person. Out of the arm. Even though I've been really busy until now, I could make time for a relationship with the right person. I'd be ready if the right person came along. I'd be ready when the right person came along. I would make time. I've made time for people before. There's no need for me to be this busy. Oh, yes, there is. You don't know me. Out of the arm. No, it's just an excuse. Top of the head. It's just a way to deal with my loneliness and avoid it. No, you don't know me. I have to be this busy. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I really don't. Maybe I'm avoiding something. Maybe I've been hurt by past relationships and I just got busy, so I didn't have to think about it. And if I release that hurt, I could make time for a relationship. No, I'm way too busy. It's safer this way. It's safer this way. Safer to stay busy. Stay busy and detached. I'm just an independent woman. That's all. I'm just an independent woman. I'm not afraid of commitment. I'm not afraid of commitment. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Didn't work out the last time. And now I don't want to go there ever again. So I stay busy. Because I'm afraid of commitment. I call it being independent. But really, I would like someone in my life. I don't need someone in my life. But it would be nice to have someone in my life. Someone to share my life with. I have a very interesting life. And it'd be fun to share it. Okay, take a deep breath. Let it go. And check in with yourself and say, I'm afraid I'm too busy to manifest a soulmate or have a relationship. And check your intensity level 0 to 10 to see how true it is. 10 being absolutely true and 0 being not true at all. If it has shifted, hopefully it's dropped, and hopefully for some of you it's dropped all the way down to 0. If so, then you can celebrate. If it's still at the same point or it's dropped a little bit but you're not there yet, then just continue to tap. Go back to your karate chop point and say, even though I still have some of this fear that I'm just too busy to have a relationship, I deeply love and accept myself. So you're tapping on this remaining busyness, this remaining fear about this, and keep tapping until you're down to a 0. Don't accept anything less than completely clearing it, because there may be other aspects as well keeping the intensity high. So when you tap it to 0, you always have to test and make sure that it's actually cleared. And what you do then, in most of the time, I'll have people just close their eyes, think about the original statement, and see if they can make the intensity go back up. Using your imagination, thinking of past relationships, other situations, your schedule, those sorts of things. And if you can make your intensity go back up, there's another aspect of the issue that needs to be cleared. So you can turn that into your next tapping statement. So it may be, oh, I remember the last time I made a lot of time for somebody and I was so disappointed in that relationship. So that becomes another tapping statement, and you go through and you clear that. So let's see, what am I forgetting? New aspects. If the intensity actually has increased since we started tapping, most likely you have some other aspects that have jumped in there. So see if you can capture those, turn them into a tapping statement, and tap those away. So as always, thank you for coming to Tapping Along with Annette, and stay tuned for my videos next week. And please subscribe to my video channel or visit me on my website, EliteSoulmateCoaching.com, which is right here below, for the archives of my other videos. Thank you very much.